Hello everyone and welcome to episode 3 of Jimmy Plays Banished. Here we are back in Jimcity. I assume you've checked out the first 2 videos if you're watching this one. If not, then link is in the description as always. We've hit a massive frame rate here though. Wow. We're back though, we're back. They're all working very hard. This is good to see. We're actually doing okay. We did okay last time, didn't we? We're about to hit winter though, so this is when the proverbial shit will hit the fan. Food is doing okay. We're on 900 food at the moment, and our gatherers are working very, very diligently indeed. We've got onions, we've got berries, we've got roots, we've got mushrooms in the gatherers' huts, and we're doing okay for everything else as well. We've got a little bit of firewood stored up, which is great. We've got Hender's working hard, chopping wood. As is his wont, he loves to do that. And we've also, I forgot, we built this last episode, didn't we? We've got a fishing dock, and we've got Lassadee. Oh, Lassadee, what a girl! What a girl! She's fishing hard, and we've also got Dwig, who seems to jump around occupations more than anything I've ever seen in my whole life. Dwig loves it. He's been a farmer, he's been a builder, and now he is a fisherman. So we are building a blacksmith at the moment. That'll be great for get some tools in. Very, very important, of course. And I swear we were building something in here, but I might be completely wrong. I'm just going to click around here, and no, it doesn't look like it, does it? How strange. I thought we had a hunter's lodge or something, but oh no, we didn't bother building that then, did we? I remember now. Okay, so as we hit late autumn, hopefully you guys are going to start working hard. Yeah, we've got She is here. We're hitting some massive frame rate issues at the moment, aren't we? Oh no, it's not too bad now. How peculiar. Oh, it is a bit strange. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, so I think we fixed those little frame rate issues. Wow, the joys of Windows Update running in the background, eh? That's really great. Really great for recording. So, where were we? We are sorting out our beautiful Jimcity. I've turned on these little icons as well while we had our quick break, which of course to you will have been nothing but a mere flick, but for me it was about 10 minutes. So I've turned on these icons just because it reminds us that basically we haven't got anyone working in these fields, and when autumn ends and winter ends and spring begins, we will want people to start working our fields again to get these squashes and this wheat up and running and feed people's bellies. The food is dropping. It's definitely dropping, but it's not dropping too severely, so we shouldn't worry about that too much, I don't think. Our fishermen have only caught 40 fish this season, but it was recently finished, so I mean, Lassadee and Dwig are working incredibly hard. I really wanted to check in on Rydon as well. I don't know. Oh god, we've got Uglyard, of course, Uglyard and Marvis. This is definitely the worst house out of all the houses, because Marvis is just a bit of a twerp. Look at him. Look at him. He's cold. Of course he's cold. What a dweeb. He's a bit. I don't really like Marvis, I'm going to be honest. I don't think anyone else does either, to be honest. He's going to be working soon, in 4 years' time as well, so we've got to be ready for that. Prepare all the workers. So, Rydon, where are you? Beautiful She is there, of course, as well. And Lassadee, no. Got Darilu the Chav, but Rydon, there you are. Where are you, mate? There you are. He's a fisherman. I don't know what he's doing. He's visiting the herbalist. Oh, he must be a bit ill. Poor guy. Oh no, he's picking up resources. I don't know what he's doing. Where is our herbalist? I didn't even know we had a herbalist. Visiting the herbalist. Oh, it must be collecting. I assume that the herbalist, by the herbalist it means he's collecting herbs from the barn to make himself a bit more well. Our health is dropping. I have noticed this, don't worry. We've got a decent... You need a decent diet in this game, and I feel like we've got a few veggies and a bit of meat now, so the diet is not terrible, but I think one of our next priorities should be both tools, which we are sorting out because we're building this blacksmith, and also, I'm just going to up the priority to this, it's going to take a little while to do this, and we need this. Both tools and also herbs, medicine, is going to be quite important. So, let us think. This is going to be the woods over here, isn't it? So, possibly, let's build a herbalist out here, then. Where should we stick it? Next to... Yeah, let's put it next door to the... there, like that. Next door to the gatherer's hut. So they can gather together and it'll be beautiful. So hopefully we can get cracking with this, actually, because I would love that. Well, not our builder's doing at the moment. Oh, she's building a path. Cornelian, it's the one I can't really say very well. Cornelian is working hard. It's a nightmare job, isn't it, building the path? Look, that's all she does all day. And it looks like we've got a new Doralinda has now become our woodcutter as well, which is great. Great to see. Simmond, I didn't even know you existed, Simmond, so that's fantastic. Simmond is a thing. Simmond is a thing. I wonder where Gayla is. Gayla, oh, they've become gatherers. Gayla and Amelina, they are working hard as well. Look, there's Amelina, there's Gayla. The health is dropping. It's definitely... Hey, you've left a basket, mate. Gayla! He's got a magnificent beard, though. We can let him off, can't we, for that? The health is dropping. This is still a slight problem for me. Fortunately, we've got this blacksmith. It's starting to take shape, which is great to see. It's really, really nice to see a blacksmith springing out of the... Look at that rock! I didn't even notice that rock. Let's definitely get rid of that. It's really nice to see a blacksmith though springing out of the woods. Remove. Oh, it looks like it's already on the way to getting removed. Someone must be already removing that. But that's great. It's great that we've got this blacksmith going. These kids are just sort of standing around in the building site, which is incredibly dangerous. Berto, you're only a year old, mate. You shouldn't be there. And Darilu, the chap, is also there. I think they're probably getting up to all sorts of japes. Who knows what they're up to? Probably planning on how to burn down the local foresters' lodge or something. I don't know, because they're a bit, they're a bit dodgy, Berto and Darilu. I feel like Darilu's going to drag Berto down as well, which isn't great. Isn't great at all. It's going to crack us up to times 2. So yeah, the village has taken shape. We're on episode 3 now, and I feel like we've made more progress than I could have ever hoped. Fortunately, what are you doing? Builder. Oh, you're building the paths. Yeah, we've made a lot of progress, and that's great to see. This is a difficult game. It's well publicised that this is a very difficult game. And so I always hoped that I could do well, and that it wouldn't be too embarrassing for me killing everyone and such like. And it doesn't seem to have worked out that way, which is great. We seem to be doing okay. We're doing okay for food. We're doing okay for wood. We're doing okay for tools, which is the most important things. Clothes are running low. Clothes are always a bit of a problem if they run low. So for that reason, we might get a... There's some... We need to get some sort of hunting lodge up so we can collect leather from these animals. In fact, that might not be a bad place for a hunting lodge, because that's where the animals look like they're going to hang. Because they've got a migration system in this game. So it's always... they're always sort of moving around. And they need to be within your circle of influence, really, to catch them. Let us build it a little way out of town. We'll build it here. Here. But we'll pause that as well. Just to remind us to build it later, you know. We don't want it... I tend to be very forgetful in games like this. And so it's very important that we don't forget, basically. The builder's working hard. Look at Gayla. Strutting about. He's so cool, isn't he? I really like Gayla. He's my favourite. I think he's my favourite person out of all our... well, potentially Rhydon as well. I can't remember where Rhydon lives, so Rhydon, there he is. Oh, was he a fisherman before? I don't think he was a fisherman before, was he? But he is... I wonder... Dwig... Oh no, Dwig's changed jobs again. Dwig, what are you doing now? You're out of control. Dwig. Everyone else stays at... Well, most people stay at their jobs. But Dwig... Has Dwig died? Dwig hasn't died. There's Dwig. Oh my god. He's a forester now with Ard. Ugly Ard. She's loving it though. Dwig's no looker himself, to be honest. He hasn't got a beard. Very pasty. His mum's getting a bit worried about him, wherever she is. Of course, there are no actual grandparents in this village at the moment. It's just parents. I can't wait for our first grandparent to be here. And of course, I think the prime candidate for grandparents is probably going to be Thad at the moment. Thad and Ard, because they've got 2 kids of childbearing age. Oh no, but there's a girl and a boy. I mean, 2 girls even. So we need another boy. Oh, Rhydon, actually. Ooh. There's a possibility. Oh no. Yeah, Rhydon and Cornelian. I don't know if they're family, but they could definitely have a child, and that would make Delarando and Breen our first grandparents. So that would be fantastic. We've had a child named Stell. I don't know where Stell is. There he is. Henders and Dolarinda are pumping out the kids. Cristianto. Oh no, we had Cristianto already, didn't we, at the beginning? Fantastic football, of course. Let us keep building. We're on 90 now, which is great to see. We're getting there, and our food is okay. The food keeps dropping and then it keeps like starting up again. Do you know, another one of our priorities is going to be iron. I'm not sure about how to play this with the old iron. I think we can probably afford to wait, can't we? If we just collect this iron up here, yeah, I think we'll be fine. And then collect up some of this stone. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. And we can focus on building a quarry and such like later on. I mean, there's no real rush at the moment, which is great to see. It's getting to that nice sort of time of year. It's getting to almost spring. We're gonna have to get people working the farmers again soon. We have to work out who we want to cut out of our working population. I think we'll probably take a fisherman off and take a forester off, and then have 3 farmers potentially. I think that should be okay. Look at this. The blacksmith is... Oh, he's got his anvil in already. How fantastic. Of course, the noise is going to bug these houses quite severely. I didn't think about noise pollution. Because obviously the blacksmith is going to be working hard. He's going to be hammering away all day. And that's going to be hopefully not too much of a problem. Thadnard, Dwiggenshee, and Delarando, and Rhydon and Breen. Hopefully they'll be okay. It's not Berto, is it? No, it's not good. I wonder where Berto is. Berto is very suspicious of Berto, and there's Darilu, I think. Oh no, Stel. I forgot we had Stel as well. I forget about all these people. It's nice at this stage as well, because you don't have too many people. Cristianto, there he is, idling away. You don't have too many people, so you can get to know your people. Later on, ideally in this series, we'll have towns of hundreds of people, and then it'll be a little bit harder to keep track of everyone. We'll have to maybe attach ourselves to certain people, like we have to Rhydon and Gala and people like that. But for now, it's quite nice that we can know who most of our names are, who most of the names are of our people, which is great. We've got lots of iron lying around as well, which is actually quite nice, because it means that we can delay building this quarry as long as possible, and this mine. A lot of iron and stone, and a lot of trees actually as well, which is great. A little bit of quick autosave there, which is always nice to see. As we're in late winter, I think it's time. Yeah, I think it's time. Let's stick some of our farmers back on. Let's take off another fisherman. There we are. And take off 1 forester as well. There we are. Because we're doing okay for wood. We're doing okay for food, and we've done it. There it is. Year 2. We've survived our first year. How brilliant was that? I called the first video how to survive your first year, and we're in the 3rd video now, and we have survived. But look, the snow's gone. It looks sensational. Our fine farmers. We've got Dotilla. What's an exotic name? I didn't even know she existed. It's another one that I didn't know. And Hender's working hard on the farm already. Of course, we want to up that fuel limit because you can never have too much fuel. I've upped the fuel limit, haven't I? Yeah. I think our next priority is going to be building a herbalist. Actually, I'm going to maybe get that started because the health is dropping. The health is dropping. Dwig is now a farmer. God, Dwig, you're such a knob. I wish you could just stick with the job, mate. Who's our other farmer? Henders, Breen. Oh no, not Breen. Sorry. Lassity and Dwig. Lassity and Dwig, I believe they're brother and sister, or it might be his child. I'm not sure because he is 10 years older now, which means technically he could have had her as a child. But I think they're probably brother and sister. I imagine. We haven't got any suspect relationships at the moment, which is great to see. I mean, all sort of in the right sort of age groups, which is really, really nice, actually. And Amelina, a little bit older than Gala, but Gala is a stud, and that is how he got Amelina, I think. I just want to get... I don't know what the builder's doing. I'm going to be honest with you. It's Rhydon. It's Rhydon. Hopefully this whole job will get going a lot faster now then, because he's sawing away at that wooden wall. He's hammering at the empty air, and that does generally help. I've heard. I think maybe he's prioritising these paths because look, you can see where the paths are built because they're basically coloured, and then these ones aren't. These are just. And it's a very long path to build as well, so he's got his work cut out for him building that path. So maybe that is my fault a little bit. We probably want to expand our population at some point soon as well. I feel like we're ready to expand the population. What we'll do is because we need some more workers basically. We'll build this herbalist and this blacksmith, and then we'll build another house. That'll be great. Let's stick another house there. And then eventually we're going to move on to stone houses and a town hall, and we're going to make a magnificent area. I'm thinking potentially this could be our magnificent area here, or I don't know. Could be anywhere really, couldn't it? But I'm thinking here is quite a nice area to expand up into. And then when that happens, we'll We can keep our hunting cabin, but we'll probably move our forester's lodge because obviously it will be a little bit pointless having a forester's lodge in amongst lots of houses. But for now, we can keep the forester's lodge there, and we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Right on, mate. You're still working. Fair play to him. He's almost there. 75 out of 90. The rain is pelting down. I wonder who our woodchopper is at the moment. Dollarinda, still. I believe that she was our woodchopper earlier. Look at all this stuff that they're bringing. This is great. So much food in.